Now, James.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the Renee Allen and Friends show. I am so excited about that film trailer that you just saw, which was Harriet. It opens in theaters around the DMV and beyond on November 1st. Please, this is not a regular, I want to say slave type of movie. It's a women empowerment and the revolution of freedom. So everyone needs to see this. So anyway, listen. Whew, thank you for your patience. I think I'm in a transitional period of needing a driver. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much going on out here. But listen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy birthday to my friend, big sister, and civil activist, Marcia Dyson. Reverend Marcia Dyson, I love you. God bless you. And thank you for that wonderful trip to the Harriet Tubman Visitor Center and the whole gamut of things that we did that day. Also, I wanted to give homage to the honorary Elijah Cummings, John Conyers, John Witherspoon, and all the great men and women who have left us and left a legacy on this earth for us. God bless you. Rest in peace. And we're going to miss you. And thank you for all that you've contributed to this nation and poured into this earth. We're going to get right into it, y'all. I had we may do it at the end, but I want to get right into it with the bundles. So give us a few minutes. We'll be right back with, I think, one or two of the cast of bundles. Be right back.
It's all about the way I felt when you came round and the way you picked me up when I was down. 'Cause it's all about the little things, all about remembering, all about the way it used to be. You see, it's all about the little things. I miss the little things. I take a ride. It's a beautiful day in my hood, where natural beauty is all good. No birds from the birds and no high colors, and positively do the natural thing. No fake hair for free. You are a beautiful queen. Stop trying to look European. You got to love yourself. Adding fake hair won't help. That glue is bad for your scalp. Brown represents your wealth. No one knows, no way, no how. Go natural. No one knows, no way, no how. Go natural. No one knows, no way, no how. Go natural. No one knows, no way, no how. Go natural. There's no reason for stitches or the glue. No need for hair that did not grow on you. Love your African roots, whether coarse or loose. And definitely do the natural thing. No fake hair for free. You are a beautiful queen. Stop trying to look European. You got to love yourself. Adding fake hair won't help. That glue is bad for your scalp. Brown represents your wealth. No one knows, no way, no how. Go natural. No one knows, no way, no how. Go natural. No one knows, no way.
All right. Well, thank you back. Thank you, and welcome back to the Renee Allen and Friends show. I'm sitting here with two cast members of No Bundles, the musical. Right. That's
Yes, ma'am.
amazing. So I hope you enjoyed a little snippet of that. I'm going to ask you a few questions. First of all, who are you and how long have you been acting?
So I'm D Mitchell. I'm the writer producer, and and I
Woo!
got a small part in the show. Been acting a few years. I've been writing for a while.
Wow, he held that from me, y'all. Let me tell you, we didn't have time to talk though. So, and you?
I'm Soyini, and I've been acting. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I've been acting since I was 6, and I'm 20. So
Wow, I love it. Look, she's persistent too. I was writing down her name, and she was very persistent. You want to do real well.
thank you.
So listen, since you're the writer and producer, what motivated you for this self-love type of women empowerment play?
Well, first off, I absolutely love black women. So that's the beginning. I
Come on,
absolutely love
sweetie.
black women. I had to give them one. You know, I talk about issues that affect our people,
Yeah.
and I had to give one for the women, and our sisters need it. So I decided to put together this play.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, because we do need it. And Soyini, tell us why it's so important for you to be a part of this play, especially being such a veteran in the industry.
It's important for me because I just want people in my community and people my age and younger to see that the message that he's giving is true and it's a good one to stand by. Like, love your natural self and don't be scared to love your natural self no matter what anybody else is saying. So, yeah, that's why
Thank
this
you.
play is important.
Yes, yes, yes. So, what motivated you, besides the fact that you love women? What was a motivating factor? Did something happen in your life? Was it your family, people around you, the need that you saw? What was the motivating factor?
Probably the need that I saw. You know, we're still having problems in 2019 with people accepting women and men for their natural hair. And
Yeah.
we need to be able to accept ourselves the way God created us. And it's a shame in
Yeah.
2019 they're still making legislation so that we're not discriminated against for looking the way that we were born.
Yeah.
You know, our hair grows up. You know, it is what it is. We look, and we want people to accept that, accept themselves the way God created them, and not have to let society dictate what makes them happy.
Come
Their
on
happiness shouldn't
now.
be dependent upon anyone else.
Mm.
So we want to reinforce that.
Yes, yes. Let me get back to the lady over here. And so, what have you seen in real life, right? I mean, I know play is of real life, but in real life, in your life, what have you seen which disturbs you, first of all, with women, whether it's light as white, black as night, okay, all shades of soul? I'll start with that.
Well, if we're just talking about natural hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're just talking
Well,
about,
you can. I'm giving you the floor. You can. The hair is all what we're talking about. You know, Tracy Ross and all that. But if you wanted to add some things in there, it's about empowering our viewers.
what I've noticed is when women my age would go and get their hair done or go get their makeup done or anything of that nature, they'll try their hardest to look anything but what they naturally look like. So they go get their hair done. It's perfectly straight every single time they get their hair done. It's like you never try to be yourself. You go get your makeup done. You like 5 shades too light. Like, why? Like, why can't you have your chocolate skin? Why can't you have your tan skin?
Right.
I've noticed that that's throughout generations, obviously, because it's been going on for generations and it's been instilled in our lineage for generations. So that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And even in the other cultures, even Asian, they're already light as white, but they still put that powder. The lighter they are, and the more powderistic, I guess if that's the word they are, is more accepted for some reason. So it kind of goes through a lot of threads of the cultures, right? How do you feel about that, Dean?
Uh, I think it's unfortunate. I know that it was a problem when I read through histories how we had to, and like you said, it's a worldwide phenomenon. Wherever you go, because of white supremacy, light is always better. So it's always a problem.
That's what they say, but anyway.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying I don't believe that
either.
whatsoever, but
Yeah.
that is the image that's put out.
Yes,
and
sir.
we want to try to counteract that and just you are who you are, you good, you perfect the way you are, skin tone,
Yes.
makeup, no makeup, natural hair, the way that you are. We need you to accept yourself as that. and especially the skin tone thing. That's
Yeah.
terrible. In 2019.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. I know. I wish that I could be there, and I might even try to swindle because I'm going to be out in Virginia. But my God, I want to try to figure out a way to come at least beginning or the end, Warren. But I want you to talk about this, the two of you, since it's a man and a woman. I was told, and one of my aunts is an AKA. This is no one's fault in our generation, okay? But a ways back, when the AKAs were the only ones, I heard through many people that if you put a pencil in their hair and it fell out, you could be an AKA. If you put a pencil in the hair and it stayed, you could not be an AKA. This is what I heard. And then they also had a brown paper bag.
That's what I heard.
Right? Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Those are
I've
the
heard
two.
that
Yeah.
one.
So first, I want to start with you, Soyini, and talk about that without being biased, and tell us what you think about that.
About the brown paper bag test.
Either one or both.
I think that they're ridiculous. I don't think that they should have ever been a thing. I'm not. It doesn't make sense. Why?
I know.
Like, you come out how you come out. It's not like you pick the color of your skin and people are discriminated
had my
against
bell.
you. Like, it doesn't. You don't pick the texture of your hair. That's not fair at all, and it should have never been a thing, and it still is a thing, but it
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
I'm with you. I don't like labels,
Yeah.
and labels are put on people just to make other people feel more superior.
Right.
But go
Right.
ahead, Dean. I want to hear what you have to say.
So putting people through that, and they put their children through that, you know, it creates a little silent trauma. These create some mental illnesses where people feel depressed over minor stuff because they can't be themselves. They don't feel comfortable being themselves. So the result of that is they have these, depressive states and these mood swings, and they can't get along with people, and they just pass it on to their children. So, we want to try to break that up as much as possible because it's been going on far too long.
Yeah. Dean, well, we all know that Tracy Ross, Diana Ross's daughter, is doing a big campaign on hair, right? Have you reached out to her, or did you think about any collaborations with her or anyone on the same lines of work that you're on at this moment?
Not presently. I intend to in the near future. I intend to make some moves, but presently I'm just trying
Tracy
to put a
Ross.
good show.
I'm sure she'll be interested,
Yeah.
at least intrigued. What? Oh,
Yeah,
come
put us
on
in-
now,
put us in the
Warren.
game, Warren.
MMM,
Put us in the
management.
game.
Yeah, he will,
Yeah,
if
he's the
anybody
man,
will.
so
Yeah.
Put us in there.
Wow. So let me ask you, with this, what do you want each attendee of this play to take away when they leave the theater?
First off, they're going to absolutely enjoy themselves. So we got a lot of beautiful music. We have a beautiful cast, and it's a different show. It's different from most shows that you'll see. What I want them to take away is that don't let people, society, dictate your happiness.
Come on.
Period. Love yourself the way you are. You can't please everybody, and it's not your job to. You can't let other people live your life. You're going to have to do it yourself. So, you see the show, you can start that day if you ain't already started.
That's some great wisdom. You don't seem old enough to have that kind of wisdom. But I'm liking what I'm hearing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I want to get back to just women in general, right? Say I don't see your hair, right? So I don't really know the texture, right? And this is my hair in the front, and I have a ponytail on the back, okay? So what I want to ask you, Soyini, is have you used natural hair all the time? Do you put in some hair sometimes? What is obviously your your preferred hairdo is? Talk about that. And then what type of enhancements do you do, if any, for your life?
So I personally don't have a preferred hairdo. I change my hair all the time. I have done everything. So, I have cut my hair off. Everything. It doesn't matter. But I'm okay with myself, and I'm fine with doing that. So I'm fine with experiments, and I'm not doing it to make I'm not doing it because I feel like I'm not already beautiful or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I just want to try out a hairstyle. That's different. But if you're, like I said, if you're just getting straight weave all the time, 24/7, like what's going on. Like we have to dig into that. Like what's wrong. But yeah, my hair is natural right now under this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was braided for some reason.
Oh, no, it's-
Because I couldn't see. Yeah. Well, look, I'm telling you, it took me a long time. I didn't start wearing, I think, enhancements until like my 30s. But being in the media, I just wear what I want to wear. You know, whether it's and I like hair, so I'm not going to cut it off unless I'm forced to. But that's a good question to ask the viewers, and I'm going to put that on my social media, you know, the next couple of days and ask, see what people are thinking because of you and what you said. Yeah. So let me ask you, I'm gonna put you on the spot. What hairstyle do you prefer with your lady?
Ooh.
Come on now.
You said me? My wife has locks.
All right. Now, does she always wears locks?
Yeah, she has locks.
Okay.
It's just a permanent hairstyle. My daughters, their hair is natural. They do get it pressed sometimes, but never perm, never any extension, anything like that. They you know.
Yeah.
We-
So
we
you're
encourage
natural.
hair. Yeah, we encourage that, but I don't.
She want to say something.
I just want to say I've never permed my hair. I've said I've done everything, but I've never done that.
Okay.
And I won't be doing that.
Yeah,
so,
we definitely
yeah,
don't.
no.
In any case, no matter how you like your hair, we don't advocate putting chemicals on your hair. They're not meant to be used on human beings. There's a better way.
Tell us what you feel the better way is.
I'd rather than press hot comb, whatever. You know,
Okay.
they can put
Oh,
the
remember them hot combs when we were
they
little?
put the hot comb on it. I don't care what they do,
We'd
but
be like, remember this?
those chemicals aren't meant to be put on your scalp. Your skin is an organ. You don't want to mistreat it. It's too close to your brain. You wanna you wanna
Wow,
respect
I love that. I love that. I never heard it put that way before, because I do that maybe twice, maybe 3 times at the most, maybe twice, because of my hair. You know, it's pretty manageable. But I pull it back now because I have such a crazy schedule. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll end up with locks or something more, you know, easier to manage.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
look beautiful with it too.
Thank you. I like that. My niece, Shayna, out in L.A., she wears all of that, like the locks and all that. She graduated from Howard.
Okay.
Yeah, right across the street. So, tell us what's different about this play. You mentioned that a little earlier. What is different about this play?
Well, unfortunately, most plays that's catered to us just primarily focus on like relationship dramas or just your next good gospel stage play. But I think we have more stories to tell in that. So this one is a little different. We have some sub things that we talk on besides just self-love. You know, some.
Yeah.
But we want to show that there are more stories to tell than just, you know, infidelity, just prodigal son shows. We have more shows, and so we want to introduce this. Plus, we have some beautiful music. We got all genres. We got R&B. We got
Yeah, I
get
heard
jazz
some of it.
tune.
Yeah.
We got jazz tune. We got a little go-go. We got a show.
Are
we
you
have a
singing it
show.
all?
I'm singing a lot of it.
Oh, can we hear a little something? You know how I am. I mean, Warren knows how
Yeah,
I
she's
am.
a beast too.
Can you give us a little something? And who do you play in the play?
I play Rashida, who is a very Black Power, like leader of the Sisters of the Revolution type, you know.
Love it.
Big afro.
Oh, Angela
Yeah.
Davis from.
Angela Davis, bro.
Angela
Yes,
Davis,
that's the
bro.
character I play.
I love it. Can you give us a little something?
What should I do? Conformity?
That's
Nah,
a
you
treat,
don't-
y'all.
you
We're
don't
getting ready to have a
to,
treat, y'all.
You can, or you can, whatever.
You want something from the show?
It doesn't have to be from the show. We don't want to give them too much. It's up to
Right.
you. Whatever
Whatever
you
you
want to
feel.
do, because I want to hear this beautiful voice.
Okay.
Yes.
I am not my hair. I am not the skin. I am not your expectation. No. I am not my hair. I am not this skin. I am the soul that lives within.
Glory be to God. You see what I'm saying?
Woo!
Got
Girl, that was
immensely
like, woo.
talented people in this show. You do not want to miss it.
And when you can sing like that a cappella, look
Yeah.
out, world.
Yeah, she's
Look
a beast.
out.
She's
Thank
a
you.
beast.
Wow. Maybe you could sing at my wedding when I meet somebody and they ask me. I love it. You're beautiful inside out,
Thank
and your
you.
voice is like angelic.
I appreciate it.
Yes, yes. So what is it that you want to leave with the viewers today about the show or about yourself, and how do we get a hold of you and get tickets, Warren?
So the flyer that was on the TV is back
We
on
can
there.
put that back up. Yeah, oh,
the
yeah.
show is at Crampton Auditorium.
Yes, HU.
Yeah, Saturday,
know.
November 2nd. We got 2 shows, 3 and 7. You can get the tickets from Ticketmaster. You can go to dmitchint.com. It's a ticket link on there. We want you to come and enjoy this beautiful show, a show like you've never seen before. See it before it go on the road. Come check us out.
Wow. No Bundles, the musical. Thank you so much. Writer, producer, Dean Mitchell, and Soldini.
Soldini.
Did I get it right?
Soldini.
Soldini? What did I just say? Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said Soldini. It's like
Oh, Soldini.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
I can't mess up that soulful
I
voice.
know I ain't gonna say it, but it's actually D Mitchell. But
Oh.
it's all good. It's all good. We rolling with it. You know what
Usually
I'm
I
saying?
would have spoken to you or Warren before the show, but sometimes that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Because
it's
I think we
cool.
did pretty good,
We
didn't we,
did
for being
excellent.
strangers?
It was a beautiful segment. I
Dean
really
Mitchell.
appreciate it. Thank you for
I
having us.
appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Please support this play. Dean Mitchell, Soyini, and I'm just still floored about your voice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Gotta get outside, pull the windows down, trying to clear my mind. Where are you? Could you be feeling the same as me? Do you think of me? It's not about me needing any more space. It's not about everything will be okay. I figured it out, but then it was too late. Oh, it's all about the little things, all about discovering, all about the way you got me. Questions echo in my mind, won't leave me alone. I walk these empty streets at night. I'm far away from home. I'm living in a no man's land, wandering without a plan. Falling when I try to stand. I'm fading as I'm waiting. It's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for your return. You're the hope that I hold on to. I am here for you to find me, find me. I see you when I close my eyes. I see you in my dreams. You tell me that in perfect time you will rescue me and take me from this broken place. Come to me and kiss my face. Promise me I'll be okay and save me from my breaking. It's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for your return. You're the hope that I hold on to. I am here for you to find me, waiting here for you to find me, find me. Take me from this broken place. Come to me and kiss my face. Promise me I'll be okay and save me from my breaking. Oh, it's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for find me. Come find me. Oh, come find me.
Hello, 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 and welcome. Bring it in a little bit, DJ Chuck. Bring it in a little. Come, I want to be closer to my audience. Hello, 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 everyone. We had a great time with No Bundles, I believe is what it's called, right? No Bundles. I cannot believe how exciting that is. I wish I was able to go. Y'all support them. If I didn't have a gig already, I would be there, and maybe I can figure something out. They were just amazing. If you didn't hear the young lady, Soyini, sing, she sounded like a young India Ari with a few other voices in there. It was just angelic. So you can watch the retaping or go to the play this Saturday just to hear her. Listen, let's go over some events that are going on. To start off with is Women of Wealth. Let's talk about that for a moment. This is one of the two flyers, and we have former Lieutenant Governor of Maryland, Kathleen Kennedy Townsend, who will be at the Women of Wealth magazine's 10th edition of the magazine celebration at the Hilton Alexandria Mark Center this Saturday. Dr. Lee Lewis, love her, love her, love her. She empowers women. She inspires women. She wants wealthy women to share their wisdom and their tutelage to the younger generation. I'm just so excited to be a part of that. And I believe Toya will also, is her last name Fisher, I believe, but she works at the mayor's office. She will be one of the MCs as well. I'm so excited. Also, we have Ozzy Ramos American Veterans Ball. You know, I'm a 22-year retired veteran with the United States Navy and United States Navy Reserves. I retired in 2004, and I have yet until this organization find a group of people who are so integrity driven for the veterans, and I know quite a few of them. And let me tell you something, they are extraordinary. They are so on purpose, pouring into the veterans, making sure that they are armed with resources and all types of things. They're going to be giving some jobs to veterans at this event at the MGM. I am too excited. November 8th, it's a Friday. There's still tickets available. I think they're like in 500-600 strong right now. But you want to be there. And the one thing that really sets them apart from most is that they celebrate all uniformed services, and civilians, dependents, whether you have gone retired or separated, or it's just phenomenal. So anyway, so we're gonna celebrate them. Also, the Rose Dinner. Now, this is one of the few veteran groups that I love as well, and it's AmVets. And my girl, she's right below me, Sharissa Jackson. She is thebomb.com, and she does a lot of great things for veterans. And she actually was the one that introduced me to American Veterans Ball. And when I met them, I just fell in love, just like with her. And they're going to be celebrating women and the sheroes and their experiences, which is the Rose Dinner, and that is November 10th. I'll be a part of that, and I'm so honored. Anything for the veterans, y'all know I love veterans, and you should too. And if you're not, and if you're one of the people who are out here at the government or any other platform saying negative or disrespectful things towards veterans, just remember you didn't raise your hand up for your country, and your life could have been at stake or in danger. The veterans did. So check yourself and make sure you celebrate veterans, okay? All right, woo! Okay, now Felicia's Fund. Now, let me tell you about this. My girl, Vivian Avakova is a couture designer, an empowerer of girls, women, and she gives an amazing spring fashion show every March or so. Well, her mom passed a few years ago, and she decided to honor and celebrate her mom and what her mom stood for in Nigeria for the girls and the education and resources and all types of things. And so she started a nonprofit called Felicia's Fund after her dear mom, whom I met, glory to God. And so it's the inaugural celebration and charity gala, and it's going to be in Sterling, Virginia, at the Platinum Wedding and Decor Mansion. And I'm excited about this. And of course, you can see a few of the ladies who are involved. One of her best friends, Karen Huger, the Grand Dame of the Potomac Housewives, and everyone else. We are just going to have a blast and fundraise for these girls who need resources. We need money. We need, school. We need. So I'm just saying, if you cannot make it, donate to feliciasfund.org. If you have any questions, contact me, Vivian Avakova, any of the ladies on this flyer. There are limited seats, but it is as though you walked into a magical place. I've seen this mansion. It's just, I've seen nothing like it in my life. So, yes, I would love for you to join us. And it's, again, Friday, December 6th from 6 to 10. And that also will be filmed by Bravo TV. And I can't tell you about the other organization, but it's a very, very high-profile former politician's wife who will be partnering with Vivian Avakova and the board, myself, the Felicia's Fund. So I'm excited. I mean, and I ordered some more bells, y'all, so you will never, ever have a show again that you will not hear the bells, because I know, ooh, ding, 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 ding. Y'all miss that bell, because I certainly do. So also we have, God's You. Glova Avade Seminary and University is where I received my honorary doctorate about 7 years ago for my youth advocacy, and just a lot of things that I did as a body of work, because I feel like a worker of God. I'm the oldest of three girls, so the accountability and all that was in my childhood. It just happened to parlay into my adulthood as a choice. I love to empower people, and nothing happens until somebody does something for you, and it's just a remarkable group of people, workers of God. The Honorable Reverend Dr. Diane Eubanks, Dr. Willis, the whole gamut. Just, I love them, I respect them, and they really uplift, to say lack of another word, uplift the human powerhouses that really want to do God's work. And I'm just honored that Dr. George C. Frazier and Honorable Dr. Reverend Diane Eubanks, the Chancellor, nominated me almost a decade ago. And so I don't think I'll be able to do enough work on this earth before I go, but I'm certainly going to try. I'm certainly going to pour into each day that I have, and I want you to do that too. So thank you so much. I think that was it, right, DJ? Okay, so one thing I want to say, if you caught the beginning of the show, I did say happy birthday to my very dear friend, sister, mentor, Reverend Marcia Dyson. Woo! There she is. She is such the woman in power, a civil activist, and just a bombdiggity.com. And just a mama Sia to so many women and men and children. And so I just want to give her some honor, and also just give just a moment of silence to some fallen angels, the Honorable Elijah Cummings. And we're praying for his beautiful wife, an amazing woman, Maya, and also the Honorable John Conyers, who I believe, matter of fact, Marcia, we had a conversation. She's going to his funeral in Detroit, and God bless you and Godspeed, and may you return safe and with some wisdom from there, so you can share it with me and everybody else, Marcia, as you always do. And of course, John Witherspoon. There was a few others, and I just, we all grew up with this funny man, bam, 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 bam. My son was saying that earlier today, and it's just remarkable how people, pour into this earth in their own ways and leave legacies for their families, whether you're a celebrity or not. It's just do your part, whatever your passion is, and wherever your heart, allows you and sends you. And that's how I feel. Every day I try to live no matter what happens. And my closest friends and family know I'm going through a lot the past 2 years, a devastating illness in our family. And but it's all good. I know God's gonna, by his stripes. And I'll tell you, for everyone and anyone who's going through anything in their lives, whether you've received a diagnosis, your husband or wife has left, you're going through a divorce, your child's ill, anything that you might have heard, you just recovered from a car accident, lost a loved one, I don't know what it might be, but I just want you to know God loves you, and he will get you through it. He will get you through it, and all you have to do is pray and keep it moving, because you know what? Did everybody say what? If you give up, who's going to fight for you? You can never quit. And that's it's simple when you say it, but it's really the key and the magic of persevering and getting to where you want to go. So I'm going to end this show by saying I love you. Thanks for tuning in. Reach out. I've started receiving mail here. I was like, oh my God. Really my first mail, I think, was like 3 years ago. And when Jeremy Beaver gave it to me, I was like, oh my goodness. To be able to touch people and affect you that way really gives me so much motivation to keep going, to be honest with you. So we're going to end with a picture of my son and I, which I always try to show because I want you to love your children. You're busy, you're working, you have things going on, you're in and out, you might eat dinner together, you may not, but just hug your child. Make them feel important, give them love. You have the picture of us, DJ Charles? To the end? Okay, yeah, usually I do the end, but since I have a little time, I just want to give a little love to my priceless treasure there, which he always says dream. And we have a book coming out. Chase, he's a poet and so many talents. And in 2014, I was trying to publish. What do you say? Publish. Yeah, publish his poems while Barack Obama was president, and he didn't want to do it at that time. So now we're going to do it. It will be coming out hopefully by the end of this year, definitely by the beginning of the decade. And it's a poetry book where Chase is jumping the waves in Miami, Florida, and it's called Jump In, and it's just awesome. So I just want to say hi to my son, my family, my friends, my supporters, everyone. I love you. I don't think I've ever done this before, but I just want to show you and tell you that I love you. And we want to end with the Harriet Tubman trailer because I want you to support this film. It is extraordinary. Some of my friends have seen it. Suzette Solani, Karen Marie Austin, and a gamut of others. But I'm going to go see it on November 3rd because I have events all the way through Saturday, so I can't join Marcia for her birthday at the film in Georgetown. So everyone have a great time. Celebrate our girl Marcia and enjoy this trailer. And please, please, please get out and support this film. It's amazing. God bless you.
There's not much time. You got to be miles away from here for dawn. Where is she? Follow that North Star. If there are no stars, just follow the river. Listen for them. Fear is your enemy. Whoa, easy now.
I'm gonna be free or die.
I don't know if you know how extraordinary this is, but you have made it 100 miles to freedom all by yourself. Would you like to pick a new name to mark your freedom?
Harriet Tubman. You are welcome here anytime. If I'm free, my family should be too. I made up my mind, I'm going back. You're confident, composed. When trouble comes, you'll be ready.
Papers. Says here you're 5.5 feet tall. You ain't more than 5 feet.
Must have won my high boots that day.
Why you back here? It ain't safe.
I come to get you. Bring all of you to freedom.
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? You got lucky, Harriet.
I made it this far on my own, so don't you tell me what I can't do.
Harriet, welcome to the Underground Railroad. Everybody, everywhere is looking for you.
God don't mean people to own people.
Find this thief and burn her at the stake.
I will give every last drop of blood in my veins until this monster called slavery is dead. Ready?
Hey, it's Lisa now. Oscars are handed out to recognise the work of actors, cinematographers, producers and other individuals who play a role in the development of a movie. Now, James Cameron's Titanic...